Hello everybody and welcome back to Slime Rancher, where I've just emptied out this silo. Like I said I would do off camera last episode. So we're going to get rid of this now and put a coral in its place. It's a shame because it's a fully upgraded silo, but never mind. We're going to put a coral there. So we're going to have all the corals in this area of the ranch. Purchase. I would like it to have a music box. I would like it to have an airnet. I would like it to have high walls. I would love it to have a plort collector, and I would love it to have an auto feeder. Pretty much everything except a solar shield. I don't think they're light sensitive particularly. Okay, so also what I did was all my plants while I was exploring in the glass desert, all my plants died. So I have planted some new ones. But before I have these super agitatable slimes in, I'm going to just pass the day and let the fruit all sort of drop to the floor. I can read Casey's star mail as well. I know it was the right thing to do. I appreciate you letting me know, but it never felt the same as having you close by. London was an opportunity I couldn't pass up, an opportunity to tour and do what I love. But I still missed you like crazy, and when you told me about going to the far, far range, it made me miss you even more, even before you were gone. I guess that's just us. What we really want just so happens to be in different parts of the known universe. I mean, there's long distance, and then there's being so far away that time itself might actually function differently. Why aren't there more songs about that, huh? Casey. Ah, Casey, so clingy. So clingy. So lovely, though. I love the little slime plushie. So cute. Okay, sleep till morning. Return to ranch. So what I want to do here... Wow, mosaic slimes are going through the roof. Whoa, so good. Yeah, what I want to do here is get some fruit so I can immediately start feeding. Ah, there we go, perfect. These have just started to come into fruit. I can put these dervish slimes down and immediately feed them a bunch of mint mangoes. It's not their favourite thing. I need to find the prickly pears that are their favourite thing. But at least I know that they're not going to be... yeah, they're going to have something to eat and it's not going to be agitated for them. So that's like 49 mint mangoes. So that's almost a full feeder full. That's actually half a feeder full, sorry. So what I want to do is put a dervish slime in here with a... No, I don't. Actually, what I want to do first is I want to move, and this could be quite nasty for me, but I still want to do it. I want to move the boom slimes into this one. Because what I don't want is the dervishes have a nasty habit of making those like whirlwind things. So what I want is to have these guys isolated from the dervish slimes so that they're not booming and doing all their crystal spiky things as much. Mind you, they are still kind of confined to their pens, so it doesn't matter too much if they boom a lot. But I just think it'd be better if these guys were up here, and then I had all my dervish mosaics down here. I'm surprised not one of them actually boomed in my face. I was very much expecting booming in my face then. So I'm going to stick all the mint mangoes in here. And then I'm going to do a dervish mosaic cross. And then I'm going to go get all the cuberries and let them do their thing. There's more mint mangoes, but I can give them to someone else. And I'll just do cuberries and I'll put them in the other one. And then we'll try and find some prickly pears. I'm stealing all the cuberries. The cats love to play with cuberries, apparently. It's like my ferrets. They always like to smell fruit, but they never want to eat any of it. They smell it and they're like, this is interesting. But it's not noms. It's not proper ferret noms. Okay, so that's all the cuberries. So we'll just go back with those. Oh no, it's not. There's some more here. So we'll just get 50 of them. And we'll feed those to the other dervish pen. And that will be a dervish tangle combo. Have they combined yet? Just feed you a cubery quickly. You should eat that. And produce a plort, which should then get eaten by the mosaic slime. Nom nom nom. Gordos, eat that. Produce a mosaic plort. Produces another Gordo. Right, so Dervish and Tangle in together. And again. Cubery for you. Then we'll fill up your feeder. Should be on the slowest setting though. I will just give them a bit of a starter as well. And then I'm going to need to move all the extra stuff out of their pens. So we've got the mosaic. I'll just put a couple more cuberies in there for them. Get them started. Good, good, good. Tangle slime getting the plorts from out. It's important that no plorts go outside the pen there. So it's good to have tangled things around them because you're going to end up with tars otherwise. Okay, so I'm going to shoot a cubery at him. She will eat. And hopefully that tangle plort shall be eaten by the mosaic, well, by the, sorry, not the mosaic slime. Right, now we can have up to 4 mosaic slimes in there. And I'll put up to 5 of these guys. And I will shoot a few more cuberies in for the Largo, sorry, to eat. I'll just try and make it. Might take a little while. Okay, so my next task really is just to remove the stuff out of their collectors. I do think it's important that they're all separated out though. Boons. Why have we got a tar already? I can hear one. Rats. Oh, it's because a boom plort probably fell on the floor when I was taking them out. So unfortunately... Ah, good. That's what we need. So, you need to get beaten up. That's fine though. Right, I'm happy with what's in there now. Sorry about that. It's okay, I will just, as long as I've got one plant, one tangle slime, I can go and get more dervish slimes fairly easily. What I might be better off doing is, because of the plant slime's particular abilities, is maybe putting more like farmland around here and moving these guys over there. I think that might be a better idea. Keeping them a little bit isolated from each other. I think that might be a good idea. And definitely keeping the warp slimes away from those plant slimes is important. We'll see what happens though. They're making fire around the place as well. It's unfortunate. It means they're a little bit agitated, I think. Well, I don't know why they're agitated. They have plenty of food and stuff and they look happy, so oh well. Just need to keep away from them, I guess. So I'm a bit annoyed that that happened. But we need to feed everyone. We need to keep them really, really well fed now. So I might actually put another mint mango tree or something up here. Even my prickly pears, if I find prickly pears. But for now, whatever fruit I've got is fine. Need more honey, more room for honey ones. I need the collectors to start picking up the new types of plort. Have we got any sort of half-empty boom ones? No. 100 there. 100 there. And I'll start a new one as well. I'm hoping the boom plot prices might go up a bit soon. And so we have way too many of them. I don't know why I still have cuberies in my inventory either. Or why a tangle slime is outside. Get in there. How did you get out? That wasn't one of the rancher things, was them getting out. Oh well. Let's see if I can shoot this straight at him. Oops, that was water. Sorry. You not hungry? Darn it. We've got any mosaic? No, it's not mosaic. It's the dervish ones I need. Any dervish ones? Yeah. There we go. We've at least got 2 of you now. I will need to go back and get some more, but 2 is fine for now. And they are all being fairly well fed, so I'm happy with that. Let's see if there's any more fruit around that's dropped since. A little bit more mint mangoes. So I'll pop them in. I might give them to the warp slimes as well. The warp slimes are getting a bit antsy. And there are some more about to drop as well. I feel bad about spending so much time on the farm when like there's so much to explore. But I need to do it because I need the plots to open all the oases. So it's kind of important. There's a few more cuberies at least. We always have tons of cuberies, so I'm thinking that cuberies, pogo fruit, just anything I can give to them, I will be giving to them. That's like another 30 cuberies and another 11 mint mangoes, so that's good. I could go down and see if the heartbeats are finished as well. But I might not always have everything. I might not always have everything going at once, you know? I might sometimes not have rock largos. I might sometimes change things around a bit. I think I'm going to need to do that a bit more nowadays. But I think dervish as a base seems decent. Like, I can get some prickly pears going. I'll see how fast they grow. But one thing I kind of want to do is to get rid of this fruit and vegetable silo if I can. What am I doing? Put a few heartbeats in there. But I know it's really good to have a stock of things. And it's been really useful, but it's using up a space that I desperately need as well. So it's kind of like a bit of a catch-22. It's like I need to store these things. Just in case. So I'm gonna basically need to store now heartbeat, cubery, mint and mango, and rather than oca, it will probably be storing prickly pears. Squeaky squeaky duck. They are so cute. Unbelievably cute. I mean, I don't think I need so many rock things. Because what do I have at the moment? I've got rock and pink, and rock and tabby. Whereas I could have something like mosaic tabby or something different like that. I don't want to completely get rid of rock. But I don't know whether actually rock should be a base anymore, because I've only got 2 different types of rock. And I've got these guys as well, haven't I? They could have a dervish base, maybe. That might be a bit scary. I could do crystal honey. Crystal honey and boom honey. Totally change it up. We're going to give these guys the heartbeats anyway. At least some of them. Probably quite a lot of them, honestly. And I really need to change things up in this place. Because I don't even feed these guys, you know? Don't even feed them half the time. And I've got tabby hunters on... Yeah, you know what? I think I'm going to get rid of them. I don't think I'm using these enough. Right, you guys have some more cuberries. And then I'm going to give the other guys some more mint mangoes. Need to get rid of all these. Out of the collectors. I don't think that the... just get rid of those first. Oh, I don't want that on the floor. That cannot be on the floor over there. Even if I just put them over here or something. Do not do your thing. Thank you. Can't spill anything on the floor around here. Pick up those honeys. Did you guys have anything in your collectors? I think you didn't because... Ah, good. So we're starting to get what we need. Fan-blimmin-tastic. Now, I need boom slimes. Boom mosaics might not be too bad. I'm kind of thinking. And also, crystal mosaics might not be too bad. I mean, mosaics didn't agitate, they just have fire. But then it was dervishes I was using as a base, because they're going to need the silver parsnips, aren't they? Could use mosaic as a base instead of rock. I don't want too many tangles around, they're going to be annoying. Just put up with the fire. I mean, it's bad enough I've got all these explosions going on. But less honey bases would be really good, and less rock bases. Just trying to think what I'm going to do. But the main thing is that all three of these things that I found, we've got them in their little pens now, so that's really cool. And we're starting to properly collect everything up. I'll just go put these away. And that does mean that we're going to have lots of things that we can sell for quite a lot of money. Warp slimes are actually going for a really good price right now. Might do a little warp slime sale, but these are all going to go for like 100 each. Fantastic. Going to be so much more money I can make now. I do still want a spread of things though. So we'll go put the boom plots away. I don't think the boom plots are selling well at the moment. They're going up now, but they're still not great. So I want to keep them stored, and I want to sell the warp slimes, I think. Warp plots. One day I'll get that right. Cannot wait to have a bigger inventory though. Be able to store more. So many booms. Considering that I only have like 1 pen of them, it's a little bit crazy. Alright, let's give you guys some food. Give you some in your pen as well. Oh, that's a bit happier, isn't it? Good slimes. They're much happier now, but their containers are completely full. Which is great because I want to sell all of these. Okay, did I have any in any silos at all? Got some honey slimes in there. Honey plots. But we don't have any warp at all. We've got loads of honey. Tons of honey again. That's going to be really good when it gets to a point where I can sell them all. But at the moment, it's getting back to the point where all my silos are getting full up, which is no good. I haven't even checked on the phosphor slimes recently either, or given them any food. probably all really angry with me. I probably don't need phosphor booms at the moment because I've got way too many booms. Look, that's full as well. It's getting totally full. There's a full as well. All of these are full. Except they're not full, they're just not activating. What about you rads? Got a full rad collector, full phosphor collector. Oh no. I'll just take like 50 of those away then. I'll take 50 rads away. And then we'll hit the button. All I wanted to do this episode was go back to the desert. And all I've done is muck around on the farm. But I think the whole point of this was to make sure that they had enough that I could keep the lines going with the new ones, and I've done that, so that's cool. Right, I would say it's probably time to go back to... No, it's not actually. Let's go and sell these. I'm leaving those on the floor on purpose, I don't care anymore. We'll sell these because they're a good price. Then we'll go back, we'll get some more of them, we'll put the phosphor and rad plorts away. I'm not ready to sell them quite yet. And once we've done that, we can go back, I think. And I'll take with me a few... I'll take a few of the like plant ones, and I'll see if I can just get the oasis sorted close to the entrance. But I really want to make sure that I've got safe places to go from those horrible, horrible firestorms. And I think it's a good way to learn where I am in the desert as well. Oh. That's no good. Thing is, at the moment, I'm being a lot less worried about tars. Because, quite frankly, they are not the most dangerous thing anymore. They're, like, barely dangerous at all compared to giant firestorms. Okay, that'll do. Oh, I wanted to get the rest of the things out of here. Make a bit of profit off those while I'm on my way. And then, like I say, I'm gonna grab 50 of them. I'm gonna grab a few of the tangle plorts, and we're gonna go and see if we can get an oasis going right at the beginning of the desert, just in case a storm happens, like right at the start. It seems like once I've got the magic water and I've done the oases, it becomes a much safer place. And I can just run between them. But we should probably sleep till morning so that we've got a bit more light. It's alright when we're on the farm and everything. Star mail! Is that Casey again? Okay, life is different now, Casey. I had a year to think about things while you slept on your way across the stars. I think it almost scared me when things got easier, and when I finally realised that what we each have now is what we wanted all along. Because if you're still the girl I know, you're happy out there on the very furthest frontier. And I hope that the happiness you feel now lasts forever. I hope that the sunsets over there are as gorgeous as they are over here. He heard about the new skybox. And that if you search far enough on a rainy day, some rancher out there has a taco stand you can visit. I realise that last one probably isn't likely to happen, but it sure would be romantic, right? I would be really surprised if suddenly someone was selling tacos out here. And I'm glad to have shared a part of me with you, Beatrix LeBeau, and I'm happy to know that maybe one of these stars I see up there in the sky is you. I would be really surprised if I was a star as well. That would be some serious changes to my physiology. So what's my next 7Z? 40,000. Slime trophy 2. And another trophy. Sleep until morning. Return to ranch. Okay, so we need to get rid of those pogo fruits. You guys want a pogo fruit? There you go. And what I want to do is take these with me. And we're going to see if we can use them. I mean, I did have some dervish ones as well. But I think I'm better off just going back each time with a different one, because otherwise I won't be able to take things like chickens and stuff with me, and pop gordos and all that sort of thing. So I'll just take what I can for now. And I'll just do a little bit at a time, and then I'll come back, I'll feed the slimes, I'll just be very much more careful. I haven't done slime science in so long. I've got some new recipes as well, which is really cool. I'd love to get another strange... I need to put some more collectors down, and then I can get some more... hopefully another strange diamond at some point. Get another teleporter, and I can teleport then straight into... the... yeah, straight into the, like, entrance to the desert. Oh, no, 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 I've fallen down. Oh, darn it. I need to keep an eye on this, this energy, don't I? Okay, I think there's a ramp through there. Oh, no, there's not. There's a treasure pod. Ha ha ha. Oh, it's slime fossils. What a pain. Do I have my refinery link on me? Hopefully I remembered to pick it up last time I put it down. Give me a ramp. Give me a ramp. I need one now. Ah, there's one. Okay, wait. Let's see if I can get my refinery link. I really hope I have it on me. Yes, I do. So that's really handy. Always remember to pick this up, because you never know when you might need it. Okay, now I need to get my butt back up to the top. I don't mind falling off if it means I find a blue treasure pod. I think that's pretty cool. Okay, let's find our way. Alright, we're right where we need to be. That's pretty good as well. So I need to just make sure that I wait for my full complement of energy to come back. Whee! Oh, I gotta jump over the wall. It's so annoying. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way over there. But all the way down here. All the way down there. See, this is a bit of a long run, so it's getting to the point where I do need another teleporter quite soon. But it's okay. Right. Teleport me into the desert. This is so cool. I love that teleporter as well. I love the fact that I was so confused by it, and it was like kind of what it was meant to do as well. It was meant to confuse you to start with. Okay, so now I have tangle plorts. So I'm hoping that if I pop them in here, it will do something interesting before we end the episode. That was one La. Okay, so there's another couple of them that I need to find around here, I'm guessing. La. See what I can see. This is why I brought more than one tangle plort, because I knew there would be more than one. Oh, there's another one. Okay, 2. Some dervish slimes and things like that. Come around in a big old circle now. So we'll just have a quick look around. Look up here. Don't see another one there. It's probably right under my nose. Might be above though. Because I think it's in this first little circle. I would imagine that it's not, like, once you get up here, that's the start of the new bit. I don't think I'm going to find it there. I think it's probably going to be in here somewhere. Let's go up. See if we can find it up. Oh, I found the dervish Gordo. I ran out of energy to go running around. Okay, it's got to be around here somewhere. I imagine it'll be 3 of them, so I think it's just the very last one I need to find. I want to get up into those ruiny bits as well. I was up there a minute ago. Let's see if I can fly over there with my jetpack. Sometimes you can see more things from high up. So this definitely looks like a launch pad up to there. And I want to have a good look around there and see if I can find any more of these thingies. Okay, we'll just go to there. Let my power regenerate itself. And this looks like a storm on the way. I really should hurry up. Getting this sorted. Okay. Should I fly up there maybe? Yeah. Okay, I can fly up there. I think we're nearly at the top now. That's the last one. I knew it would be up here. Okay. Question is, where's the pool? Is it at the top here? Can I get up here? It's in there. Right, okay. In here. Got it. Got it. I found it. Okay, cool. Right. We've got the ancient water. Let's start making some oases if we can find the right thing to do it with. Where are they all? Where are they all? There's one here. Shoot! What? Safety! Oh, phew, fantastic. Right. I still don't know how we find the fire ones. I think they're going to be all special. Okay, so we can hang out in here until the horrible fiery music is gone. Some lovely pink mosaic slimes and things like that. Oh, they're so pretty. Okay, so we have finished with that, so we can just have a look around in this circle and find out where the points for the oases are. There's one there. Is there only 2? Might only be 2. Might be a third one somewhere. Yeah, I think there's only 2. But 2 is enough. 2 is enough. 2 is plenty. Is that one there as well? Okay, so what I need to do is go back up here. Get back into the little thing up here with my jetpack. I don't actually know whether there is a way to do this without a jetpack. Probably not. I think there's probably an expectation, but that by the time you've done enough to get this slot open, you probably already have a jetpack at that point. Bring some fruit and we could pop the dervish. That might give us a key. Stop there. Go onto there. Got these like kind of almost steps. It seems to be that jetpacking onto the roof and dropping down is the easiest way to get around there. I don't know. Maybe not. My little oasis down there. Okay, so let's get some more ancient water. Okay, and we'll just try and fly around until we can see another oasis spot. There won't be one there. There's the second one. I don't think there's any more than that though. But I don't know whether there needs to be in this bit, because there's quite a small section. If I do ever see another one, I'll pop it obviously. No, I think we're quite happy with these oases. And we can just hide in whenever there's a storm. I'm quite happy with that. Now, I want a couple more dervishes, I think, to take back to the farm with me. A couple more tangles if I can find them, but if I can't, I'll just take dervishes and we'll just give them tangle plorts to eat. Maybe 4 is too many, actually. I'll probably just want 2. And we'll just... I think we will pop back now. I don't want to spend too long at a time in here. But I will do that off camera. So basically what we have done here is we've got 2 oasis bubbles in the very start region. And then I think we have another 3 in the next little region over. So we've sort of discovered the puzzle of those little bits. I know that I found another couple of areas when I was getting lost in the first episode that we were in the glass desert, where I found those things. And I know that some of them had dervish slime requirements. And possibly some had mosaic slime requirements. And we better get out of here soon, because that's another burning sun coming. But you can see the importance of having these oases in staying alive, because it gets a bit horrible otherwise. So we'll get out of there now. So yeah, I will pop back to the range, probably off camera. I'll bring you back when I'm back on the range, and then I will pop these little dervish slimes in. Not sure. Yeah, we'll see how we'll feed everybody as well, and then we'll come back and explore the glass desert a little bit more. So it's quite good that we started to sort out the farm a little bit and work out exactly how we want to breed these guys. Having so many new things is really, really tight on the space now, so I'm having to make some difficult decisions about what I want to keep and what I don't. So I'm going to be getting rid of some things, I imagine, and changing them up and making them different combinations than what I've got already, because I think some of the combinations don't work. I think that rather than having rock as a base, I might start having something like dervish slimes as a base and have all sorts of different combinations of dervish slimes. So then I'm going to basically be growing prickly pear, prickly pear, mint mango and cuberry. But I need to, next time I come back to the desert, I do need to try and find a prickly pear. So that's going to be a thing to try and do. But I'll bring back some dervish plorts with me. I think that's all I need. I'm not sure which exact plorts I need, so I'm going to have to find these places again, then try and get the exact right plorts I need with me, and then try to find it again. So yeah, it's going to be a case of going really slowly and trying to remember where I am, because otherwise I'm going to just keep getting lost, and I don't really want to do that. So anyway, that's the end of the episode for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If you like to see some more Slime Rancher, then please do subscribe to the channel, And I hope to see you next time. In the meantime, please look after yourselves and keep being awesome.